And coming up this morning, NDC demands immediate arrest of Minority Chief Whip over insightful comment against their supporters.
We are calling on the security agencies, the law-abiding citizens, to call Annoh-Dompreh to order. And that's why we're inviting national security and that of National Investigation Bureau, NIB, to quickly look for that gentleman and call him to come and answer questions. What does he mean by saying that they should beat up NDC?
Also coming up, special committee investigating last Thursday's chaotic scenes at the Appointments Committee to continue its public hearings today with full cooperation and participation from the minority side of the House.
In fact, we just had a meeting and our sister Honorable Abina was at a meeting and she contributed to the meeting, the discussion that we had, so they will be there tomorrow.
Still in this edition, private legal practitioner urges dismissed SIC MD to seek redress at the National Labour Commission as he slams presidency for terminating her appointment illegally.
The presidency has gotten it wrong because you cannot ride on the back of 40% shareholding and think that you can fire an employee of the company. It doesn't work that way because SIC is not a public. The woman should also look at her course of action. Is the court the first point of call or is the National Labour Commission?
We've got details of all these stories coming up shortly, but first, let's remind you of our affiliate stations across the country.
Starr News is coming to you live on Ultimate 106.9 FM in Kumasi, Empire 102.7 FM in Takrady, Zeps 95.9 FM in Zebila, Nissim 100.1 FM in Lamshao, My Star Radio in the USA. Also live on Facebook on Starr 1035 FM and on starfm.com.gh around the world. This is Starr 103.5 FM. Starr News. Informed, in depth, in touch.
Many thanks to you for choosing Starr News. I am El-Nurein Abass. To begin the bulletin this morning, the National Democratic Congress is calling for the immediate arrest of the Minority Chief Whip, Frank Annoh-Dompreh. It follows a viral video which captures him inciting New Patriotic Party supporters in the Ablekuma North constituency to defend themselves against purported aggression from NDC members. This follows the state of uncertainty that happened or that gripped the Ablekuma North constituency as both the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress parliamentary candidates have declared themselves winners in the 2024 parliamentary election. Obed King Gaglo reports.
Can one constituency have two members of parliament? Your response is as good as mine. But guess what? That's the situation in Ablekuma North constituency, which has left residents confused and divided.
This is where we need people where we need. Your best is in nearby. So my two parties, you know. Omumbele course no money re-election. I emphasize some game lazy.
Yani I say a dream. Say me a woman wa Ablekuma North. Yani see. Obi from bra ni enso no so nyeden enhwe enti de oye ya ochina ebeti ni akoshi bebi ene yeti court ene yesi court sesi aye humeti Ablekuma North ye humeti yesire no onyai no bi mbra
ye odi aye nimu no ye de ye kan wa MPP na afa because the MPP na afa ke nkonkoshe baby enema papers ni gu no fiti ye to abade daada no ye nkoshe papers da.
NDC's Irabna Obing and MPP's Nana Owusu-Efriye have both mounted billboards across the constituency claiming victory. The situation stems from the inability of the Electoral Commission to verify 3 outstanding polling station results to finalize the declaration of the winner.
For me to make this statement that I'm done with Ablekuma North, they should find a new return officer to continue their work for them.
The Minority Caucus in Parliament, led by its Chief Whip, Frank Annoh-Dompreh, is demanding swift action. Speaking during a solidarity visit to the Ablekuma North constituency, the minority issued a 1-week ultimatum to the Inspector General of Police to provide security for the Electoral Commission to announce the official results.
If the NDC led by Mahama Yariga will not be reasonable, no matter say Ablekuma North, based on all the evidence available, Yewinia, no more margin somebody to trust some, they will continue. They are not going to allow the EC to collect Asunjia di asunjia mu nya bi wo parliament obio. We are giving the EC 1 week. 1 week. 1 week, 7 days. The EC must come and declare our candidate as the winner of the Ablekuma election.
Now, speaking to Starr News, Deputy Director of Elections and IT for the National Democratic Congress, Dr. Rashid Tango Computer, called for the immediate arrest of Minority Chief Whip Frank Annoh-Dompreh.
We are calling on the security agencies, the law-abiding citizens to call Annoh-Dompreh to order. And that's why we're fighting national security and that of National Investigation Bureau, NIB, to quickly look for that gentleman and call him to come and answer questions. What does he mean by saying that they should beat up NDC? Why would a person, in fact, so-called honorable member, will go and make such a statement? Did you see how he qualified it? He said if they don't declare it, they will make sure that they will disturb our parliament, that no government decision will continue. Who is he? That's why I say we blame ourselves. We blame ourselves for allowing such a fugitive to sit on a seat in parliament and continue to make this noise. We have to blame ourselves. And I'm saying that this thing that he's doing, he's bearing the NDC. And he knows that when it comes to issues of this nature, look, he cannot stand us. Even when they were in power, they couldn't dare us. Not to. We will protect our party people, our activists. We won't allow this because we saw what they did to us in 2020. We saw how they kill our people. They shot and killed our people and got away with it.
Now, reacting to this, security analyst Dr. Adam Bona urged law enforcement officers to take swift action to prevent any further conflict and ensure the safety of all individuals in the area.
It is sad for, I think he's a chief whip, I'm told, on the side of the minority. To speak this way, this insightful, inflammatory statement coming from someone who is supposed to be deemed to be a member of parliament tells you how cheap it's become, because then to get into parliament, because then if you have such person who probably, if you ask me, the only reason why they are there won't be because of their intellectual capacity persons, to arrest them and keep them just to calm tempers whilst investigations are going on.
Now, away from that, a special committee investigating last Thursday's chaotic scenes at the Appointments Committee is expected to continue its public hearings today with the full cooperation and participation from the minority side of the House. This comes after the minority rescinded its decision to boycott the sittings of the committee investigating the chaotic scenes that greeted the vetting of ministerial nominees by the Appointments Committee. Addressing the media in Parliament ahead of today's sitting, chairman of the committee and MP for Ho West, Emmanuel Bedra, said all is said and assured the full participation of the minority side.
Yesterday, as you all are aware, we had a little challenge with our meeting, and we have to suspend what happened. We have to suspend the interview as well as the witnessing of our people yesterday. We've had a message from the Right Honourable Speaker and the Clerk of Parliament, and so we are resuming sitting tomorrow, 10 o'clock, at the same venue.
The tomorrow you heard in that sound clip is today. Now, private legal practitioner Wayoga Namanti is urging the dismissed Managing Director of the State Insurance Company Limited, SIC, Holisa Dua Yentumi, to seek redress at the National Labour Commission. This follows a suit by the immediate past MD challenging her removal and demanding the full payment of all salaries and allowances from now to the expiration of her term, that's on 1st January 2028, based on a 4-year agreement. Ms. Giayentimi was removed as MD and replaced by James Ejenim Boateng on 27th January in what has come to stay as mass removal of MDs and CEOs of state corporations anytime there's a change of government. Speaking to Starr News on the back of this, Wayoga Namanti also slammed the presidency for terminating her appointment illegally.
So now the government of the day or lawyers for Ejenim Boateng and the SIC can now go to dismiss this action and quit, because if it is about employment, our laws are clear in Ghana. Your first remedy is the National Labour Commission when it comes to unlawful termination. And not the court. And not the court. Unless it is redundant. It's only redundant where a company seeks to downsize or seeks to reorganize the venues. But when it comes to unlawful termination, no matter however it is the Ghana National Labour Commission. That is the first point of call. For it to
they should get to proper work.
They should start start doing the work and start dancing from the hall. And on the other side, the woman should also look at her course of action.
Okay.
Is the court the first point of call, or is the National Labour Commission?
You heard private legal practitioner Wayo Ganamanti. Now, members of parliament are demanding swifter action from the Ghana Health Service in curbing the outbreak of cerebrospinal meningitis in the country. The condition has so far claimed 14 lives in the Upper West region. In a statement on the floor of Parliament, MP for Dafiama, Busie Issa, Dr. Sebastian Sandare charged authorities to take immediate action.
The year 2025 has seen a significant rise in suspected cases. Mr. Speaker, we're in epidemiological week 6, and the region has recorded 60 suspected cases, 14 deaths, giving a very high case fatality rate of 23.33%. This calls for urgent enhanced disease control measures, Mr. Speaker. I therefore appeal to the government, the Ministry of Health, WHO, UNICEF, and other stakeholders to mobilize technical, financial, and logistical support as a matter of urgency to enable the region to control and prevent the...
You heard the Member of Parliament for Dafiama, Busie Issa, Dr. Sebastian Sandare. That brings us to the end of the breakfast news this morning. When you log on to starfm.com.gh, you'll find more news update there. I am El-Nurein Abass. Many thanks for your company. Next, we have Jones Aji with Sports Chat. Do have a great day.